It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the LA Chargers. On the visitor sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn. His guys currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to feed. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback.
The game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week, there isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too. 22, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Johnson.
Because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Get to the quarterback, that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert now. He gets it left side of Johnson. Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Commanders territory now. It's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They go back to the ground with Johnson.
To the 3rd week, their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's complete.
Another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from LA in a moment. Now it's Herbert. Right side. Here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They give up the middle to Johnson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
These two teams all tied after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Back to throw here, Herbert. Out to the flat here for Johnson.
Corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. They give him a gain of
38 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A heck of a chunk of yardage.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they'll get him down.
But still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's Johnson again on second down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Being chased out left. And it stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Johnson going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple. That's
countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And this will be caught. It's Johnson for the Charger touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to some.
Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game on him because he is eating them up right now. They begin the drive with Johnson.
Rush against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D has got to be priority 1.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
A little bit more, understanding his usage rate, and he's really thrived in the first part of the year.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Oh, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he'll power his way.
A nice lane to hit.
Here's Herbert. Screen play, Johnson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5.
Here on the drive, it's 3rd and a yard. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1 from the 39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Chargers pass. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his targets combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert dumping it off for Johnson.
And in the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's got it. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field.
Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Herbert. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're working on a 4-game. And they start the second half with Johnson. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 30.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
If you don't take care of him first.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it here. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back. But it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd and probably...
You want 4, you want more than that, and guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
More, but I think even more so, is offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
Always give him.
He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. A short one there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They stay on the ground on 4th for Johnson.
And a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Len McConkey, his 3rd touchdown now on the air. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise. Methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the
I think the split will be here between run and pass.
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball.
They go to Johnson again. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on.
The Charger offense making their way back out there. Now, there are 2 scores on the
first downs. They can't touch the ball.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A pause here for an injured player, and this would be an important one. Von Miller in some discomfort on the field right now. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Herbert. A short one there, caught by Likely. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a handoff. Johnson. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they take a knee. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll run it with Johnson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3. The D can only stop it 1 more time as they take the knee. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things.
Lion.
Down to a knee, and the defense. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball.